Hello, thank you for stopping by my channel today. At the beginning of the lockdown season in April 2020, I did a 3-part Facebook live series for the Super Working Mom community, sharing some tips to equip them for this season. I would love to share those tips with you as well. I know we are at the tail end of the lockdown season. However, these strategies are still very useful. Here is part 1, where I talk about what you should be building in this season. Make sure you subscribe and press the bell button to be notified when part 2 and part 3 are available. Thank you and God bless. Detola. Hello, good morning. No, actually, it is good afternoon to working moms. I have lost track of my time. This is Data Amore for those who do not know. I am recording this live video in my car because, as you know, we're on a lockdown. Kids are at home from school. So I've been trying to do this video, but I realized, you know what, I won't be able to do it with the kids in the house. So I've come into the car to come and record this video so that I do not get any interruptions whatsoever. I hope you're enjoying your lockdown and homeschooling. It's been an interesting day because we are just starting the first day of homeschooling. Yeah, it has been an interesting day, but hey, I know that we are going to survive. So I thought to come quickly to share, something on my heart. I have been trying to, update the group with words of encouragement because I know these are interesting times. These are difficult times. A lot of people are facing health challenges with COVID-19, but ultimately this has affected everyone on a global scale. Hi Folake, thanks for joining. So the reason why I thought to do this video was because I wanted to share what, the answer to the question, what should you be building in this time? Hi, thanks for joining. What should you be building in this time? It's possible that you're watching the replay, but for those joining me live, thank you. I will try not to take too long. And I hope to come on more regularly on Facebook Live. And I was just saying earlier that I had to run into the car because of the kids, and there was no time to do any makeup or anything. So this is me raw, just with no time for any extras, because I really wanted to have a candid talk with everyone on the in the group. A lot of people are being motivated by fear. We're all afraid of the unknown. We don't know what's going to happen next. We don't know how long the lockdown is going to be for. But the truth of the matter is that is out of our control. We can't control any of that. We can't control how long the schools are going to be shut for. We can't control how long we're going to be working remotely. We can't control this, people's reaction to all of this. The only thing that we can control is our own self and what we do in this season. So my question to you is, what should you be building in this season? What are you doing differently in this season? Because it's going to be very unfortunate if at the end of the lockdown, you are the same person you were when we had the lockdown, or you're worse off. It will really be unfortunate, because I think that this is a time for us to take a step back and actually begin to build. And when I say build, I mean build something that would last. This is the time for you to build a business to generate extra income for you and your family. And you're not just starting a business for the sake of starting a business. You are starting it based on the vision or what God has already been laying on your heart. For many of you, God has laid something on your heart that He wants you to do. there's some in the Bible, and I'm paraphrasing here. I think somewhere in Matthew, I can't remember the exact place. It's the parable of the talent, where the master gave out a coin, where he gave out, some money to servants, and he said, occupy till I come. Other translation says, do business till I come. So it doesn't matter if you're in a 9-to-5 job. I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of people's 9-to-5 job has been affected. You're having to work from home, or a lot of people have been laid off, and that is out of your control. But what is within your control is starting a business, an online business, or even if it's not a business, an online ministry to serve and help people. That is what you should be building right now. On Thursday, I ran a webinar called Uplevel Your Game, and I shared a lot more on this webinar. I talked about, what do you have in your hand? What is that jar of oil that is sitting in your house? That gift, that skill, that talent that you have discounted, that you have abandoned. But now is the time to go find that gift and pour it into the lives of others. This is the time to build. This is the time to go online and start your business. This is the time. Hi Jumake, thanks for joining. This is the time, if you have a brick and mortar business, to find a way to take it online. Now, I know that the question some of you might be asking, and I've gotten this question, is, am I supposed to be setting up a business now? Or even for existing business owners, you might be saying, shouldn't I be giving out my services for free? Shouldn't I be giving my products out for free? No, the answer is no. And I will explain why. Yes, a lot of people out there are saying we're in hard times, we need to give our stuff out for free, and that's all well and good. If God has specifically told you to give some of your services out for free or your products out for free, that's fine. That's not what I'm referring to. What I'm referring to is when people are shaming business owners for charging in this season. But think about it. Money, if you think about money, anytime you give out money, it's usually in exchange for value. And money is what makes the economic system move. So if suddenly, so let's take a store, maybe Tesco or Asda or Aldi, suddenly say, we're giving out all our products for free, don't pay any money, just come grab them. Everyone's going to be excited, right? And yay! But that model cannot last for a week. Why? Because Asda, Tesco, they have staff they need to pay. They also use money to buy the goods and everything that you're buying in the shop. It is money that they're using to buy those things. So do you see what I mean when I say it is services? When you pay for your services, it is to make the economic cycle live alive. And please hear me here. I am not talking about those that are extorting others. I'm not talking about now suddenly raising up your prices. That's not what I'm talking about here, because that is wrong. To when you exploit others, exploiting others is taking money from them without giving them anything in return, or hiking the price beyond what it should be. What I'm talking about is you have something for value that people are willing to pay for. So this is no robbery. This is you giving a service that people will pay for. Does that make sense? A lot of people have small businesses, have staff they need to pay. They also have families they need to feed. So if suddenly people are not paying for services anymore, then you are stopping the flow of money, which is the oil, which is the engine for a good economic system. So if money is not flowing around, then things are going to get worse and not get better. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because some people are saying, no, I shouldn't be starting a business right now. I shouldn't be charging for my products or services. No, you should, because you are offering value. You're not stealing money from anyone. When you raise your game, and that's why I talk about up-leveling your game. When you up-level your game and you give people value, they are more than willing to pay for it. If I go to Tesco now, I wouldn't expect them to give me my grocery for free, because it is going to stop the flow of money, and then staff can't get paid, they can't buy more goods, and then they shut down, and ultimately the whole economic system crashes. Does that make sense? So I don't let anyone shame you into charging, and don't let anyone shame you into running your business or promoting your business, because people need business owners now more than ever. What we should be thinking of is creating value. And the flip side of this is that most people do not value free. So even if I said, okay, you know what, I want to give out my services for free, what I do is transformation. I want to be able to transform mom's life so that they are, living in purpose and doing what they've been called to do. But if I give it out for free, you are hardly even going to look at it, because there is no investment. You've not made a commitment. You've not made an investment. So the ultimate goal will not be achieved. The transformation that you want will not be achieved. And at the end of the day, do you see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's all a waste. Again, I'm not saying do not give out service, do not give out, things for free. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying we need businesses right now. We need women to rise up and begin to use their gifts, their talents, package it so that people will buy from you. They will experience the transformation that they need, and then the economic cycle goes on. Am I making sense? I hope I'm making sense here. So in this time and season, you need to be building what God has given you to build. You need to be investing in your gifts. You need to be investing in your talents and your skills. You need to be up-leveling your game. And at the end of the day, small business owners have family. They also have their families to feed. The same way big businesses need to pay staff, need to make sure that they're able to provide more, buy more products or services or whatever, is the same way small business owners need to be able to build what they are building, and it is money that would help them to do that. So today I really want to encourage us. We need to start building. Get online. If you're currently a business owner and you don't have an online presence, please get one. I am starting a program beginning of April. It's called the Digital Transformation Program, and it basically shows you everything you need to do to get online. I'll put up the link for anyone who's interested. But whatever you do, please get yourself online, because that's where you need to be. There's social distancing. There's remote working. We are not allowed to interact with others right now. That's a whole different story. I mean, it's sad, but the only way we can get back on our feet as a nation, as a global community, is to obey the rules, stay home. But as you're staying home, build a business, build an online business. I wanted to read something quickly from my book, Slayed Out. I hope you can see that. It's from chapter 4. I'll just read that quickly to round up. And it says, God chose you. So let me just read. I just want to read one or two paragraphs. And this is basically to show you that what you're doing is important. You are needed. And without what you're doing, people can't benefit if you do not share your gift with the world. Your gift is not for you. It's meant to be used by others. Sorry, it's meant for you to serve others with. Okay, so let me read this quickly. God chose you. It was God who put the desire in your heart to help a specific group of people. You waking up in the middle of the night, thinking of how to help orphans, widows, the oppressed, the abused, the depressed, how to help organizations grow, or a set of people with a specific problem was not your idea. It was God who put that passion in you. Your calling fits into God's agenda. Your calling fits into a bigger picture. Your calling is bigger than you. Your business is bigger than you. It's not just about you. and making money. It's about serving others. It's about pouring into others. Your calling is about what God wants to achieve on this earth. Your calling is about declaring God's greatness on the earth. God appointed you to carry out a unique assignment. To produce lasting fruit, you will always need to rely on God and remember He chose you. When God called you, He designed you to be able to handle the challenges and victories that come with your unique assignment. So anytime you feel burdened or confused about how to walk in your calling, run back to the originator of the assignment. This could be at your job, business, in your marriage, or as a parent. There's so much more in there. I mean, you can get this book on Amazon that's laid out. I hope you can see that. How to recognize and confidently manifest God's calling on your life. But the point I'm trying to make ultimately is that you have a unique assignment. And so you bearing that gift, that assignment, is you're not doing anyone any good. You're doing an injustice. If in this season you are not building up on the skills and talent that God has given you, this is the time to build. Do not let the virus stop you. Do not let the virus turn you into, how do I put it now? Do not let this virus make you lazy. And all you do is chill on Netflix. No, this is not the time to chill on Netflix. This is the time to build an online business. Okay? So, I'm going to end here. But tomorrow I'll try and come back and talk about, how to stand out in a noisy world. Because at the end of the day, if everyone is going online, I don't like using the word competition, but for the sake of what I'm about to say, I would use the word competition. The competition online is fiercer. When I say competition, I mean there's so much noise online, it might be hard for you to stand out so that your nation can hear you. But I'll break that down on how how to stand out so that your nation can hear you, connect with you, and buy from you. Okay? So I think let me check if there are any questions from what I just said today. Some people are charging extra. Yes. Now that's wrong. I'm not in support of that. In fact, that is totally wrong. They are basically exploiting others, which is not good. But when you are charging, exactly what you've been charging before, like for example, the program I'm running, I'm actually doing a 50% slash because I want to be able to reach more women who need to go online. I want to be able to show more women how to build a business online without taking too much of a long time to go through that process. I put everything together in that program from start to finish. We've had a number of ladies who've done the program and they've come out transformed and they've come out with a business online. Okay, tomorrow by God's grace I should be back again, probably in my car because of the kids who are doing their work at home and I don't want to disturb them. I don't want them to disturb me. Also, I always like to know if what I've said has resonated and what you are going to do differently, or what one action are you going to take as a result of what you've heard me say. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day and God bless you. Bye-bye. So that's it for part 1. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button, leave me a comment, I will reply, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, look out for part 2, where I will be sharing how to stand out in a noisy world. Till next time, take care.